Hello, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding, tear-jerking, and jaw-dropping moments that define our favorite soap opera. If you missed the August 20th, 2025 episode, buckle up, because today's installment was a roller coaster of emotions, revelations, and moral dilemmas that left Salem teetering on the edge. For those who want the full visual experience, don't forget to check out our detailed video recap on our channel. But for now, let's unravel the tangled web of secrets, heartbreak, and family loyalty that unfolded in today's episode, with every dramatic detail expanded to keep you glued to the story. A shocking revelation: Rachel's hidden truth. The episode opens with a scene so charged with tension it could power all of Salem. In a dimly lit room at the DiMera mansion, Dr. Marlena Evans, Salem's most trusted psychiatrist, stands face-to-face with E.J. DiMera, whose piercing gaze betrays a storm of emotions. The air is thick with unspoken questions as Marlena, ever the protector, gently ushers young Rachel Black out of the room. Rachel's wide, innocent eyes dart between the adults, unaware of the bombshell about to drop. The door closes behind her, and the real confrontation begins. EJ's voice trembles with a mix of anger and disbelief as he locks eyes with Marlena. "I remember," he says, his words cutting through the silence like a knife. It was Rachel. The revelation hangs heavy, a truth so devastating it threatens to shatter the fragile bonds of family. Marlena, her face etched with concern, admits she had suspected as much. She explains that Rachel's recent struggles, nightmares, mood swings, and unexplained anxiety point to a deeper trauma, one her young mind has buried to protect itself. Rachel doesn't remember the shooting, Marlena says softly, her years of expertise guiding her words. She's suffering from amnesia, EJ. Her subconscious is shielding her from the truth, and we have to tread carefully. Forcing her to confront this could cause irreparable damage. Her voice is steady, but there's a flicker of fear in her eyes, a rare crack in her professional demeanor. She knows the stakes are high, not just for Rachel, but for everyone caught in this web of lies. EJ, however, is a man torn. His love for his granddaughter clashes violently with his loyalty to his son, Johnny, who has been wrongfully blamed for the shooting that nearly cost EJ his life. "She lied to us," EJ snaps, pacing the room like a caged animal. She let Johnny take the fall. His fists clench, and for a moment, it seems he might lash out, not at Marlena, but at the cruel twist of fate that has put him in this impossible position. Marlena tries to calm him, explaining that Rachel's actions weren't malicious. "She doesn't know what she did, EJ. She's a child, and her mind is protecting her from a truth she can't handle." But EJ is haunted by his own guilt. "I know it was an accident," he says, his voice breaking. "She just wanted to know her grandmother was here, safe. But I'm the one who failed her. I'm the one who brought this chaos into her life." The weight of his past sins, his manipulations, his ruthless ambition, bears down on him, and for a fleeting moment, E.J. DiMera, the indomitable patriarch, looks utterly human. The drama escalates when Kristen DiMera bursts into the room, her presence like a thunderstorm. EJ doesn't hesitate to drop the bombshell. "Rachel shot me." Kristen's reaction is pure fire. "How dare you blame my granddaughter?" she screams, her eyes blazing with maternal fury. Marlena steps in, her voice calm but firm, confirming the truth. Kristen's anger gives way to shock, then desperation, as the reality sinks in. Her granddaughter, the child she's fought to protect, is at the center of this nightmare. A father's dilemma, EJ's impossible choice. EJ's resolve hardens as he faces Kristen. "I don't want Rachel to get hurt," he says, his voice low but unyielding. "But I won't sacrifice my son for your daughter." The words cut deep, and Kristen's face crumples. She begs EJ not to go to the police, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and rage. "This will destroy her, EJ. She's just a child." But EJ is unrelenting. Johnny's freedom hangs in the balance, and as a father, he feels he has no choice. Unless you can find a way to get Johnny out of court a free man, he warns, I'll have to tell the truth. The ultimatum leaves Kristen reeling. Her mind races, searching for a way to protect Rachel. Could she take the fall herself? Could she claim responsibility for the shooting to shield her granddaughter? The idea takes root, and we see a flicker of Kristen's old cunning return. She's no stranger to bending the truth, but this time, the stakes are higher than ever. As she storms out of the room, her heels clicking against the marble floor, it's clear she's ready to fight dirty to keep Rachel safe. Will Kristen's desperation push her to new lows, or will she find a way to outmaneuver EJ without sacrificing her granddaughter's future? Intrigue at Titan DiMera, Steve and Gabi's investigation. Meanwhile, across town, the corporate intrigue at Titan DiMera takes a thrilling turn. Steve Johnson, Salem's resident sleuth with a penchant for uncovering secrets, has been digging into the murky dealings of the company. His investigation, sparked by whispers of corruption and betrayal, has led him to a trove of incriminating evidence. Today, he meets with Gabi Hernandez, whose sharp mind and relentless ambition make her a formidable ally. Steve's news is explosive. He's uncovered documents that suggest a high-level conspiracy within Titan DiMera, one that could bring the Empire crashing down. Gabi's eyes gleam with determination as Steve lays out the details. The evidence points to a web of financial misconduct, with fingers pointing at some of Salem's most powerful players. But Gabi knows better than to act impulsively. She's been burned before, and she's not about to let this opportunity slip through her fingers. We need to be strategic, she tells Steve, her voice cool but calculating. If we play this right, we can take down the people who've been pulling the strings. The stakes are high, and Gabi's mind is already spinning with plans to leverage this information for maximum impact. Alex's gambit, a PR ploy gone wrong. Elsewhere, Alex Kyriakis is making moves of his own, but his charm offensive hits a snag. Desperate to polish Titan DiMera's tarnished reputation, he approaches Stephanie Johnson with an offer to join his PR team. Alex, ever the smooth talker, lays on the charm, reminding Stephanie of how he supported her during her book launch. You owe me one, Steph, he says with a playful grin, but there's an edge to his voice that betrays his desperation. Stephanie, however, is no pushover. Her recent discoveries about a scam involving Philip Kyriakis, combined with her knowledge of Steve's investigation, give her plenty of reasons to keep her distance from Alex's schemes. I'm not your fixer, Alex, she retorts, her tone icy. And I'm not about to get tangled up in your mess. The rejection stings, and Alex's smile falters. He tries to guilt-trip her, bringing up their shared history, but Stephanie stands her ground. You helped me with my book, and I'm grateful, she says. But that doesn't mean I'm going to jump into a sinking ship. The exchange crackles with tension, and it's clear that Stephanie's refusal isn't just about self-preservation. Her loyalty to her father, Steve, and her complicated history with Philip make her wary of Alex's motives. As Alex storms off, muttering about finding someone else to save the day, Stephanie can't shake the feeling that she's dodged a bullet, but at what cost? Philip's redemption, a new ally for Belle. Speaking of Philip, his storyline takes a surprisingly tender turn. After Belle Black-Brady's messy breakup with EJ, she's at a crossroads, grappling with heartbreak and the desire to reclaim her independence. Enter Philip, who's been quietly watching Belle's struggles from the sidelines. He approaches her with an offer of support, his sincerity catching her off guard. You deserve better than EJ, Philip tells her, his voice steady but filled with conviction. You always have. Belle, still raw from her split, is hesitant to trust again. But Philip's words strike a chord. He doesn't push, doesn't demand, but simply offers to be there as she rebuilds her life. I'm not asking for anything, Belle, he says softly. I just want you to know you're not alone. It's a moment of rare vulnerability for Philip, whose past is checkered with mistakes and regrets. Could this be his chance at redemption? And will Belle, determined to move forward without looking back, allow herself to lean on him? Belle's resolve to leave EJ in the past is palpable, but the road ahead is fraught with challenges. As she walks away from Philip, her head held high, we can't help but wonder if she'll truly be able to close the door on her past, or if EJ's shadow will continue to loom over her. The stakes are higher than ever. As the episode draws to a close, Salem is a powder keg waiting to explode. EJ's ultimatum to Kristen sets the stage for a battle of wits and wills, with Rachel's future hanging in the balance. Kristen's desperation to protect her granddaughter could lead her down a dangerous path, while EJ grapples with the impossible choice between his son and his family's legacy. Meanwhile, Gabby and Steve's investigation threatens to upend the power dynamics at Titan DiMera, and Stephanie's refusal to play Alex's game could have far-reaching consequences. And then there's Belle, standing at the crossroads of heartbreak and hope, with Philip offering a lifeline she's not sure she can accept. Today's episode of Days of Our Lives was a masterclass in drama, weaving together themes of family, betrayal, and redemption with the kind of emotional intensity that keeps us coming back for more. The characters we love and love to hate are facing choices that will ripple through Salem for weeks to come, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. For the full visual experience, don't forget to watch our detailed recap video on the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we break down every twist and turn with the passion and insight you deserve. What did you think of today's episode? Will Kristen find a way to save Rachel without sacrificing Johnny? Can Gabby and Steve bring down the Titans of Titan DiMera? And will Belle find the strength to move on from EJ? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay tuned for more drama, more secrets, and more Days of Our Lives. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.